We're back.
Hello.
We're back.
Hello, we're back. We're back. We're front. Oh, we got raided.
We're side
Yo,
to side.
Baraka!
Thank you for the raid.
Yay!
What do you do?
Yar.
Yar.
Your.
Your. Blor.
Food.
Blarb.
Blargy.
Oh, sorry. I just got notified that I'm working tomorrow morning.
Oh no!
That's good. It's fine.
You're always working tomorrow morning.
Not always. Not when they don't at me on Discord.
Forever.
Okay.
No.
Yep.
Oh, I work tomorrow morning.
Woof. All right.
I also work tomorrow morning. Anyway.
We're back in. Chat, you'll have to excuse us. Some of us are eating.
Num num.
Sorry about it. All right. So what were you gonna do, Caspian?
Well, now that we've done that, I feel like we should probably... I will hang out here for the allotted amount of time. And then we should probably spirit ourselves back up to get our compatriots.
Hell yeah. You returned to Beatty's room where your friends have just finished combing through.
So, it was a no-go on the key, right?
No go on the key.
Okay. So, then the crooks definitely have it.
Yes, probably. Also, hard to do that accent with a mouthful of spaghetti. We have found where they seem to enter, and they tend to do it before people are, just after people are sleeping.
Yeah, that makes
roughly
sense.
8 o'clock now. I imagine if we're going to stake things out, how many people are very concerned about their energy levels? Show of hands, real quick.
Slumber and
I'm... I... Maybe... I mean... Should...
Are we all gathered back together?
Yes.
Yeah, we're all back together.
Yeah, we're all
I
back
forgot that there's no, like, short rest and, like...
I'm sorry, fucking Mari. You don't got no magic or nothing other than your new stuff, so you should be good. I think, right?
Yeah, but, like, I'm thinking HP-wise, maybe a lot of us would benefit.
we could all use the rest.
Well, we could all. Yeah, that's fair.
I will say, you guys know what HP wise in Pathfinder, it doesn't bring you back up to full health if you take a long
That's
rest.
true.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Correct.
I would have new shit to make.
Never mind then.
Yeah, so
Yes, I'm also meant for the magical people and the people who make shit.
Right.
That would be nice.
All right, well,
that I want
yes.
to craft.
All right.
I have something I want to craft that might help her.
All right.
Becky.
Well, it's about 8 o'clock now. People tend to settle down at about 10, which is about 2 hours from now. Don't really have much time for that, but if anyone would like to rest, do any preparations, or if we would like to spend some time patching each other up, now I suggest we probably do that. Also, we're pretty certain these people are Daylanders. They're wearing big, fuzzy coats.
Yeah.
Huh.
We had suspicion. I think we had suspicions that the cult was probably
Yes,
Daylanders,
yeah.
because other people have mentioned seeing strangers bundled up.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Did you all find anything of note or value?
Sebastian, at the mention of Daylanders, ears do a little like twitch. It's like, well, and he takes the notes out like from his pocket to hand over to Caspian. I wasn't. Did you know that your cousin understood Daylander?
Well, that's not entirely surprising. House Novak is typically fairly well educated, of course.
Well, I found all these hidden notes, and
Ooh.
they're all scrawled in Daliander.
Interesting. Well, I don't speak that language. I suppose we will have to interrogate someone who does, or find someone who does, at some point. That is quite concerning. Oh dear.
Yeah. Otherwise, the only other suspicious thing seemed like she hasn't been allowing any of the servants come in and help her. There's dust on a lot of things, and
Well, that makes sense if she was being mind controlled, right?
yeah.
Or puppeted, I suppose, in some weird way.
But other than that, that's when he just motions to the notes. That's the I think that's the biggest thing. If we can figure out what they say, it might give us a bigger clue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Indeed. Well,
Is
unfortunately...
there anyone in a town that's like a linguist, I guess?
Perhaps? Anybody we know?
There might be. Well, there's the town scribe, Herschel, that handles scribbling things. And then, why not? What about the mail keeper? Someone like that. Certainly, there's lots of mail coming in out of all sorts of places. So maybe they see something like it before.
Dungeon Master,
Yeah.
would we know if there is some kind of linguist in the town?
You know that the people who might be are actually the people that Solana listed.
Oh, okay. Well, we could
could,
investigate the... Sorry.
No, by all means, go ahead.
We could investigate the sewers, I guess, tonight, since that's going to be sooner rather than later. And then tomorrow morning, find the fine individual Solanin has mentioned, and perhaps see if they can translate these.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed. I think that seems wise.
Alright, well, where are we gonna head out?
Well, we have 2 hours. So if you
Well, how
would
about we
like to do
patch up?
Yeah, I feel like we should probably patch each other up, and if anyone has anything they could get done reasonably in 2 hours.
Alright, well, I'll work on patching up Queenie and Caspian.
Okay.
Anyone else hurt?
Yeah, I'm also hurt, but let me look at my new
Every 10
thing and
minutes.
see how it works.
Oh, I don't know if I had picked which half of my relic I wanted that I was going to be using for the day.
I think you did.
Wow.
In the morning you picked the poison.
The poison, okay.
It's all been one day. It's been, you found the relic in the morning.
Okay.
That was in
Oh my
game
God.
this morning, yeah.
Holy shit.
You guys have had a day.
Okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, I'll do...
I will say,
Little-
just to remind you guys of some above table information.
Mm-hmm.
You know that the Frigid March is meant to open next week, which is when
Right.
it's gonna be like a week-long festival kind of thing,
Mm-hmm.
like the county fair vibe.
Mm-hmm.
So Caspian's sister should be showing up on the morning of the 22nd, and it is currently the end of the day on the 19th.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just letting you guys know. Also, Rin kind of implied that if the goal of these cultists is to disrupt the Frigid March, if they have something big planned, it'll probably be for the grand opening of the Frigid March. That was like Rin's implication. Just so you guys can budget your time a little bit.
We should probably find them first then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's my thought. My thought. Bonk these dudes. Get the damn key back.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Can I heal you guys the treat wounds real quick first?
Yes, please.
All right. I'm gonna roll this as an expert. I've realized that I have a little option, a way to roll for treat wounds.
Yeah.
So the DC is 20 as an expert. Oop.
So I looked at my Hymn of Healing. Unfortunately, that just gives temporary hit points. But if we are, like in battle or something.
Oh yeah.
I could probably. Yeah, I'll use that.
Yeah, that's what it's meant for sure. Super good to bolster, homies.
Yeah.
Well, you failed. Fortunately, we have a couple of hours, so you know.
Yeah.
I think you guys also have a ton of hero points left.
Oh yeah.
I don't. I use mine.
Can I bump that to a success? Or?
Yes, you can.
Awesome. Wrong button. Here we go. So that is. Oh, good. I just had it. Where was it? Goodness gracious. Treat wounds.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Oh, I just dropped my fork full of food on the ground.
That's very upsetting.
No. Is it a carpeted floor or
no, it's hardwood?
Wood.
Oh, well.
Her feet have been all over it.
Well, I'm not gonna eat the food. I'm just more sad that it fell off my fork.
That is very upsetting.
This is why you skewer your potatoes and don't scoop them.
Plus 10 is 17.
17? Oh my word.
My goodness gracious. Sorry if there's snoring in the background.
I don't hear shit.
Okay, great.
Woohoo! I am full health. I think now
anybody else got some ouchies?
Dear sweet Sebastian.
I'm about 10 in?
Yeah, he's hurt. Fix him.
Yeah.
Okay. You. We're gonna go with. I'll just roll regular. Whisper.
Oh no!
Oh
no,
man.
Oh, okay. Yeah, give me like 10, 20 minutes. It'll be fine.
Yeah, no worries.
You're good. You can just rub some dirt in it right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if rubbing dirt in it would be
No, that's what my dad always told me. You get hurt, you just rub some dirt in it.
Rub some stone.
Stops the bleeding.
And causes infection.
Oh, that's what water's for.
It's about just...
You stop the bleeding with the dirt, and then you rinse it out, and you're set.
So it's just
That's ridiculous.
I wish my dad did more telling me things than, what he did.
No, I don't know what he did. What did he do?
Nobody knows what he did.
Yeah.
You're just fucking vague posting.
He realizes for that split second that he spoke out loud and looks at everyone and goes, don't worry about it.
Yep, there we go.
Yep, you're okay.
Okay. All right. Fine. Keep your secrets. Sound like I had to share a secret.
Are you still mad about the basement thing?
No!
That's because but there was a literal dead body in your cellar.
I didn't even know there was a dead body in my cellar. I just
Yeah, I know, and if we hadn't told
there.
you, if we hadn't demanded, been like, wow, we really need to go down there, Saladin, you'd still have a dead body in your cellar.
I think it's still there.
Yeah, if anything,
Yeah,
you're
I'm
welcome.
pretty sure it is.
It 100% is still there. We have done nothing about that.
I'll get rid of it later. Don't worry about it. I got it.
It's like, don't worry, I'll deal
I didn't
with
hear
it.
that part.
No, you didn't. Okay.
Try and fix him again. You can do it.
Yes, okay, here we go.
Tweet that wound. Tweet that wound.
The wound.
Yeah!
Whoa! 12 points of
Yippee!
healing. Oh, I looked at it. Auto rolls it too.
Heal that little guy.
Yay.
Wait, why shouldn't it let me heal?
Yeah.
Mm.
Just add it.
It
Do the
says
math.
select at least one token.
Yeah, you
Oh,
don't
it's
have
'cause there's
tokens.
no-
Oh.
Give me a sec.
Hmm.
Quick maths.
Stupid baseball. Quick.
Yeah?
Too. Yay.
Yippee! Thank you.
You're welcome.
Is everybody else all right? Acceptable?
Yeah, I'm acceptable. Solana needs healing, though.
Saladin,
Well, yeah.
can't you fix yourself?
Can I do treat wounds on myself?
You can.
Oh, well, shit. All right. Let's try it. You want me to do?
Yes! Again!
Oh.
Yeah.
Same
Go.
result!
Let's go.
Hi. Okay, I'm fine now.
Excellent.
Nice.
Alara, are you alright?
Can I apply that to Neri as well, actually?
It's a rule separate for Neri.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a
but can you do
different
like a
entity.
crafting roll?
No, it's still a
Or no?
treat wounds.
Okay, Neri can wait till we go to sleep.
Okay.
He'll be fine.
Yeah. All right. So, what is your guys' game plan?
Alright, so here's what I'm thinking. Those of us that are adept at stealth, we will linger kind of just out of sight as best we can. It's a very open space, right? But there's kind of a curve around. We can wait, and whenever we spot the figures, right? Those of us who are not so great at stealth, there's a bit of a little platform where the kitchen staff collects the supplies for the day, right? And I believe the person who is not particularly stealthy is extremely athletic. So she could probably hurl herself from on high pretty effectively and jump down. And so she wouldn't have to worry about being stealthy. That's my thought. If anyone else has any other thoughts.
There is not a platform.
Well, then where the fuck did they see people from?
They saw them from the doorway.
I see. All right.
Is there a tall bookshelf I can crouch on?
Second plan. People who are not stealthy behind the closed door, and then whenever they hear the battle cry, they come out the closed door. Thoughts?
What's the battle cry?
If
Screaming?
Sure, whatever. You know, you pick something. Who knows? I don't give a shit.
If you can give me enough of a heads up, I could actually set up a little something for them to walk into. Wait, are we trying to seriously maim, cause bodily harm?
Probably yes. We
Okay,
have reason
yeah.
to believe these are cultists.
Okay, yeah. If you can give me a minute like right before.
How? What? Right.
You can just give
what do
me
you
like a
mean?
little
What
bit
do
of
you
an
mean?
extra heads up. I can set something up.
How long? How long does it last?
A minute.
So,
I can hold the fuse only lasts for a minute at most.
that doesn't. I mean, are you stealthy?
No, not the slightest.
I'm going. I don't. Listen, the terrain is very open. There's
Right,
not a
so
lot to
that-
obfuscate. Other than perhaps maybe some crates where the kitchen staff is going to be acquiring supplies. So maybe you could hide. We could hide behind there. Perhaps, but I don't know about the. What is this? What is the thing? Is it going to explode? Are you going to damage the structural integrity of my home?
Well, I could make it explode, or I can release a gas that'll make them, just about piss themselves. But
Okay, the gas sounds more good. Less property damage. Does anyone else have any other ideas or thoughts about this?
Okay, who's stealthy and who isn't?
I am, of course, fantastic at stealth. Obviously, a thief is good at sneaking.
I'm
Don't look at
also
me.
good at. I'm also good at stealth. I'm a tracker.
Are you? Oh, I don't know why I thought you. I don't know why I thought you were bad at it. Sorry.
I'm literally just a weapon, Caspian. I scream at people and I track people.
Yeah, but you're like a sledgehammer, not a dagger. So you're not exactly subtle.
You can have a subtle sledgehammer.
I don't. All right. I don't necessarily agree, but sure. What do I know about manual labor?
settled.
All right, and Alera, despite your stark clothing, you are not stealthy.
What? No, I'm not. She's like got her like nose in her book a little bit.
You are concerning me deeply with how little you're paying attention at this pivotal moment in time.
She just kind of like closes her book and looks up. What do you need from me in this moment?
Well, any sort of insight or input as to this very rapidly thought out ambush? Do you have any magic that you might like to try, or anything like that? Like, any thoughts at all on this engagement?
I suppose I think the plan of just waiting until, well, the battle cry and then doing our thing.
All right. Yeah. Fair enough. Very well then. I think with that in mind, I think you and Solanin, we can organize some crates out by where the kitchen staff tends to acquire things. You all can use that as cover, so that way whenever we engage in martial combat, and by we I of course mean myself and Astrid and maybe the other one. I'm not entirely certain if he's going to do that or not. I don't know. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't.
Maybe the other one.
What are you talking about?
Try not to make... Sometimes you shoot a little crossbow, and sometimes you stab things with a knife. So what's it going to be today?
That's pretty big for a knife.
First of all, it's a sword. It's not a knife.
I mean, more about... All right, anyway. But, go on. Are you going to use the sword, or will you be shooting things with a crossbow?
I was assuming that we were just going to kill, but,
Both of those things are capable of killing. Which one are you using? Are you ranged or are you melee? We're trying to figure out an idea here, motherfucker. Answer the question.
Probably go melee. It would be easier to flank them.
Yeah.
All right. So yes, so you, me, Astrid, we'll flank. We'll try and pin them down, and we'll be making sure that our two compatriots, who are best kept at range, are not attacked or stabbed in the face.
That'd be very nice.
That'd be nice.
All right. I think that's good. So I think yes.
In an effort to aid you all with your planning, just since it's been a while since we played, I'd like to remind Alara that your book does have life sense of a range of 30 feet.
Right. We should do that.
We should do what?
Alara just kind of looks, and then she picks up the book and she holds it, in the direction.
Oh, right. The book can detect things.
Oh, yes, right. Yeah. The book smells people, because that's a thing we're all very comfortable with.
Yeah, you open the book and it quickly sketches out, like, kind of a map of the area you guys are in, and then, like, little marks of, like a Marauder's map almost. But only the 30 feet nearest you guys.
All right. So then, okay. All right. What if we use the flesh-hungry book to inform us as whenever individuals get close, so that way we all can hide behind the closed door, and then we know whenever they get close that we can jump out and ambush them. Does that sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I mean, sure. Flesh hungry?
I mean, it ate you whole.
Okay, I fell into it. I don't know if it ate me.
It tried to. The other, like
seemed
the other
more
night.
like a it seemed more like a sucking situation than a falling situation. Just saying. Like pasta.
Okay, so we use the book to detect if anyone's in the area, and then we go from there.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Does anyone else have any unique and intriguing abilities that might help change the tide of this battle?
Best I can do is set the demolition chart. Not destroying shit, but gas will take its effect. I'm not gonna destroy your keep, but I'm
a little concerned about that one just because we don't know when they're going to be arriving, and it only lasts for a minute.
The book could tell us.
Oh, the book will tell us whenever they're within 30 feet.
Yeah.
Which is very much in sight range.
Yeah, you're right.
But the book works through doors. I'll say that.
Yeah, the book works through doors. So, I mean, we don't have any guarantee that they're going to want to engage with us in combat. They might try to run away. Otherwise, I'd say we try to lure them, but we don't have anything to lure them.
Mary.
Why? How?
What?
Why would that work?
What you're telling me? If you saw this, she grabs Neri from under both of his arms and just kind of shoves him into Caspian's face. If you saw this fluffy, cute little thing run around your basement, no, you get used to it. If you saw this running around your little basement, you're telling me you wouldn't want to go find out what this little guy's up to? Maybe give him a scratch. Maybe give him a treat.
I can honestly say,
make him do a trick.
No, I have I would have no desire to do. If you,
Selena, yes, I'm gonna be honest. If I were any kind of evil thief or bad person, cultist, my immediate instinct would be to kill Mary.
I don't think y'all are ready for that yet. But yeah, you're right. I suppose.
Now, if you wanted to, I do recall a time when you gave several members of this party some pretty banging drugs. If you wanted to preemptively do that, that would be cool.
You just want drugs again?
You want more drugs?
Drugs.
I mean, they help.
I've got a couple things on you that'll make you a bit faster.
Man, she made me pretty crazy fast that one time.
Yeah, okay, so I'll hand one Cheetah's, lesser Cheetah's elixir to Caspian.
Ooh.
And who wants the other one?
Me, I guess?
Oh,
Okay.
I do have something that I've been working on that I think I've perfected. I don't think it necessarily will help, give it the thing. Actually, Dungeon Master.
Yeah.
The ceiling of the place, because it's like an open space, right?
Yes, but the keep is above it.
Yeah, but the keep's above it. What is that? First of all, how high up is that?
Like 25, 30 feet.
Okay, cool. And is it like just perfectly flat, or is it like?
Yeah.
Are there like designs or banners or?
It's stonework, but there is some like buttresses along the corners, and there's some there's flourishes. Yeah, there's some decor happening.
Okay. Anything that like someone, if they were up on the roof, would they be able to like potentially hide behind some of that stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, you could like Spider-Man up into a corner and wedge yourself behind a buttress.
Okay. Because I have been working on this thing, and if we have, just in case, right? Because we have the book keeping a lookout, and then we have someone with potential actual eyes out there. That way, just if they try to run, or if we need to get a good look at them before the thing happens, that might be useful. But I can, where are we right now?
You're still in Beatrice's rooms.
Excellent. We're in Beatrice's. Well, we're at Beatrice's office because I don't want to be next to our comatose body right now.
Yeah, or her like sitting room.
Yeah, one of those. And I will go to the wall, and I will take a second. I will inspect my claws, dust them off, make sure the polish is good, nice and gold as always. And then I will climb the wall onto the ceiling.
Yeah.
So I could do this.
Right.
I've like sunk my claws into the mortar. So I've been working on my grip strength recently.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is a pretty unexpected angle to be accosted from.
Is Caspian's cloak just dangling from the shoulders?
Yeah.
Just yeah. Is it a short cape or a long cape?
It's a dueling cape, so it's not particularly long. It goes down to just past their fingertips.
It's kind of long.
So, yeah, you don't think the cape's too long, that they might not...
Oh, well, I mean, obviously I tucked the cape in.
Okay, well, I think I'd shit my pants, honestly, if somebody jumped down on me from above.
Right, a little bit,
yeah.
It'd be pretty fucking wild, I'm just saying.
Yeah. Just...
So if we want to...
Right in there.
Going for shock and awe, just get right in that.
Yeah, yeah, alright. I might have some drugs I can... Dungeon Master. How long do we have until
long you'd like to take?
Would you allow me to craft something? Can I craft a juggernaut mutagen that I know in my formula?
I think it takes 4 hours to craft 4 potions.
Oh.
So you guys, yeah, you absolutely can. It would be the difference between staking out and waiting for them to arrive, and then trying to sneak up on them while you think they're actively already there.
And if I did less than 4 potions?
That's a great question.
1 or 2.
Rules is written. Take 4 hours to make 4. I'm comfy with 1 hour to make 1.
Okay, bet. I'll do that then.
Okay.
I'm gonna make my crafting check.
Yeah, make yourself some drugs.
While that's happening, Alara's
Oh, goodness gracious.
gonna
I have to pay.
Alara's gonna ask Caspian if she could have some water.
Sure. I will disengage from the wall. Or from the ceiling. And I will offer her my water skin.
Thank you. She starts to sip it, and it doesn't seem to do much, so she just starts chugging it.
Oh.
Alright. You continue to vex me.
Are you okay? Do you need more water?
She kind of shakes her head, and then she goes back to her book. Starts scribbling in it.
Alright, we're gonna have to work on somebody's communication skills.
I only have 1 gold.
How much does it cost to make your thing?
It says 6 gold pieces for the material costs. And crap.
And don't you pay half of that?
I think that is half.
That is the half.
Fuck! What?
Yeah.
What does it do? Why is it worth that much money?
Okay, right. So, it's like a shot, but you get a +2 item bonus to fortitude saves, 10 temporary hit points, and whenever you're at maximum hit points for at least 1 full minute, you regain the temporary hit points. And it goes for 10 minutes.
Alright.
I mean, I could cover it if nobody else wants to cover it.
It's that, or... we could fuck with the blood sap if you don't mind being drained. The blood sap.
The what? The blood what?
The blood sap! They're fine!
The blood sap. The blood sap.
Yeah, it makes it hit harder, so you get a +1 item bonus to weapon unarmed attack rolls, acrobatics checks, and athletics checks for 10 minutes. But you are drained 1.
Huh.
It lasts for 3 hours, and you have to eat it.
Yes, maybe do the first one. Who are you going to give that to? I'll split it with you, Astrid. I'll do 3 gold, you do 3 gold.
Okay.
I was going to give it to Astrid, because I gave
That makes sense.
both of y'all my cheetah elixirs.
I agree.
Okay. I have subtracted 3 gold.
I too have subtracted 3 gold.
Nice.
Nice.
Hella noise.
Those.
Alright.
Go.
Anybody else got any weird shit we want to throw into this to complicate it more?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
Oh my gosh.
Alright.
Music just keeps getting louder.
The music is like, I'm here too.
Don't forget. Okay.
Alright, fuck it. We ball.
Yep, let's
Okay.
go.
You guys go down, you start getting comfy. So the setup, basically there's nothing out here. Like this space is for loading and unloading essentially, and it's only used during the frigid march and for upkeep for the keep. So right now it's the end of the day, there's nothing really out here. It's pretty much just empty. So who's gonna sit behind the door that's the entry to the kitchens? And who's going to try and find a spot to hide in this kind of open space?
I suppose Alara's gonna try and
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Oh my god.
No.
3 of us start talking all at once. Like, blah, 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 blah.
I was just gonna say Alara's probably gonna find the least spottable location, so that she doesn't have to try and hide.
Well, that's 100% behind the door.
Yeah.
Okay, well then that's
Yeah.
where she's gonna be.
Okay.
I'm also going to be with Alara.
Yeah, I guess we're stealthing.
Yep. Dungeon Master, I would, since we are at my literal house,
Yeah.
I am going to exchange my dueling cape that I currently have, my blue one with the gold trim, And we're gonna go for a nice foggy gray silver trimmed one
Okay.
to match the stone and snow a little bit more.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm still gonna tuck it, but gotta match the camo,
Word.
the glamo,
Sure.
if you will.
Okay. For those of you who are stealthing,
Mm-hmm.
roll your
Yes.
stealth checks.
You
Oh,
got it,
please,
boss.
dice. Please.
Really? I clicked the button, but nothing has happened.
It went. You roll good.
Oh, did I?
Mhm.
What'd I get?
28.
Oh, shit. All right, cool.
21.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
14.
And for the record, Caspian does climb up the thing onto the up behind the little parapet and gets in a good comfy position to where they can fucking Batman out of the shadows.
Hell yeah. You do so. Oh my god, the music again. Someone's punking me right now. It's crazy. Okay.
No, it's just every time it changes songs.
I know, but it's supposed to remember the volume that I set it to, so that when a song comes on,
Yeah.
it's supposed to be...
That would be nice.
No, that's what it's supposed to do.
Hopefully they'll add that in the future.
No, it does that now.
It's supposed to do that.
It's just not in this moment.
Sounds like
I will
a great
say-
potential feature.
There's Foundry is supposed to update, and I haven't done it yet because I didn't back up the world yet. So,
Mm.
the buttresses kind of make arcs around they're partly for decoration, but also partly for support of the keep above this space.
Mm-hmm.
So they kind of sit in the corners where the keep meets the walls, framing the river here. And where the buttresses connect to the wall, there are pillars that come down. And Sebastian's able to find a spot behind one of these pillars and just seamlessly lean into it. Caspian, you are so hidden up there.
Mhm.
Excellent.
Astrid is almost completely visible.
God.
I will.
Having a wonderful time.
I will give a whisper and say, Astrid.
Shit. Yes.
Astrid, I've had a thought, actually. I think perhaps if you were to rush out of the doorway, that might actually scare the shit out of them and give them a jump.
Actually, that's a great idea.
Just because and also, you're kind of our best defense, and you should be between our two casters and danger, right? So.
Right, you don't need to sell me on this. I was already said it's a good idea, so I'm going to go
so
do
maybe
that.
behind the doorway instead of.
I'm going to leave.
Okay. You join your friends behind the door.
I was just like,
Sorry.
I was just like, the caster's like, I'm an expert in intimidation. Don't yell at people. Don't yell at people. Don't yell at people.
All right. You guys all settle in for the stakeout. You don't know when exactly these people will show up. So you kind of prepare yourselves to hunker down. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh.
A little early, but...
All right. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, it's fair. It's
Listen, what
okay.
happens next is not going to be quick. So...
Mm-hmm.
You don't know. We could all die instantly.
Well, okay. I'm not going to kill you quick. How about that?
All right, fair enough.
I don't want to die at all. Thank you.
Yeah, can we say no death?
That's what you guys are fighting for.
We're fighting for no death. Got it.
I am delighted that I have immediately found a use for my climbing speed that I now have.
Hell yeah.
Yay, climbing speed.
What a ridiculous feat to give swashbucklers.
It's very fun, though.
They're just like, hey, you want to swim speed? You want to climb speed? You can have both. You just got to look really cool while you do it.
Hell yeah.
It's amazing. It's a great day.
I do love the idea of doing a stakeout while you're, like, holding yourself up.
Oh yeah, no, I like whenever I said I was doing Batman, I'm doing like comic book Batman, like cool dramatic silhouetted pose that like totally blends in with the thing, but the moonlight's gonna hit it just right, and they're gonna be like, oh my god, and I'm gonna be like, da 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 da.
Meanwhile, your arms are shaking with the force of holding yourself up there.
For some reason, I'm imagining Caspian as like, because cats can sometimes climb walls and hang from ceilings, and just do that. Mm-hmm. Just imagine just Caspian just being kind of like just hanging from the ceiling, just being like
100%.
Insane.
Flamboyant athlete is a great level 4 feat.
Oh, well, that was fun.
Good job, guys. Yeah, good job, guys.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I'm so glad Alara has just given us all the reason to worry about what the heck is going on with her. Like, I'm a million miles away and I'm really thirsty. It's like,
She's fine.
It's fine. Don't worry about
it's fine. Somehow I worry more now.
Somehow I'm not
you don't
less
feel reassured?
worried.
The game master tells you not to worry about something?
It's like, hey, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. There are now 6 dragons in front of you. Don't worry about it.
It's fine.
What are you talking about?
It's okay.
Well, we'll be back to see what happens with the stakeout 2 weeks from today. We'll be playing, and hopefully we can get back into our regular schedule.
Yeah.
And I hope so.
Yeah, fingers crossed. But thanks everybody for hanging out with us while we played. I'm Randy Raccoon.
Great.
I don't know why I introduced myself again. How do we end this? I lost my outro.
You've never had an outro. You're always like,
no, I had it written down.
Well, I forgot.
Yeah, it was like, thank you for
join our
joining us.
Patreon.
Oh yeah, we have a Patreon.
Yeah, join our Patreon. We have a Patreon. You could get stickers. Stickers! You can get stickers. You can help Randy design NPCs, so that way we're not just using actual live animal pictures.
Yeah.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah.
You'd be so cool. Imagine that. You'd be like, wow, I helped Randy design that.
Sweet. Dog in a hood is pretty sweet.
We're trying to get them to sell. We're trying to sell things. Stop it.
Instead of a stock image of a dog in a hood, we could have a dog in a hood that I drew by hand.
It's true. It's true. Dog in a Hood by professional artist Randolph Raccoon. Yes. All right. Other than that, we will not be live next week, but we will be live the week after that because this is an every other week show. If you would like to enjoy the content of the other beautiful individuals here, you can find all of us linked in the title of this episode, as well as just the title in general whenever we're offline. That's it. Anybody want to shout out an event that's happening in the next 2 weeks that you got going on? You got 5 seconds.
Nope.
4, 3,
Nope.
2.
No.
Commission me. I draw things.
All right, there
For
you go.
you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah! Commission them!
Woo.
1! All right, we're done. Thank you guys so much. You're super cool. Thank you guys for being here. We hope to see you in 2 weeks to watch us all fight under a bridge under my house. Fight under my house.
Okay. Bye-bye.
2 weeks.
House on the bridge. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.